So this is going to be a great superset for the spine, teaching you how to be able to bend and also be able to correct an anterior pelvic tilt if you have one, and just get your core to work with the rest of your spine as well too, more so the abs. So I'm going to superset here, Romanian deadlifts, really focusing on that straight spine position. I don't think it's a bad thing to round slightly in them. Rounded back strength's very good. I do a lot of Jefferson curls myself, but for me personally, I'm working towards getting the splits, front splits. So for that, you need a lot of straight spine hamstring mobility, which I don't have. I can pike pretty well, you know, down here, palms to floor, pretty easy, but it's working that straight spine and anterior tilting the hips slightly in the Romanian deadlift, which is my focus right now. 8 reps there. Then I'll superset this with a hollow hold. The reason I'm doing that is just to teach my spine to, I live kind of in this position typically, so all I'm doing is pulling my ribs down a little bit more and tucking my pelvis, getting a little bit more into that posterior zone and neutral position of the hips, right? So posterior is like you get rid of your butt. Anterior is like all the girls on Instagram who push their butt out. Neutral is that space that we truly want to live in a little bit more so for corrective posture in the middle. For me, this feels like I'm in a really big posterior tilt. Even though I'm not, I just look more straight because I kind of naturally live here. Rib cage a little bit more flared. So even on my RDLs, working on taking those hollow hold cues of keeping the rib cage down while doing this. So follow along. 8 reps here. So here I'm a little rounded. Gonna pull everything straight. How's my spine, Joe?
Flat as a pancake, brother.
Oh, I want some pancakes, man.
Hold it. There you go.
I didn't think to hold. That's nice.
Loosens up the hamstrings a little more. Nice.
Yeah, it does loosen that up real good.
It's really nice.
I'm doing the more narrow grip like you talked about too. I like that.
Man, you can go to the ground.
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting that pause. The ground is pretty close. I just want that.
Nice.
Really good pause. Thanks, man.
How's that? Do you want it, man?
Awesome.
Just to like kind of bring the back down.
That felt good. So I'm gonna take that and immediately go into that hollow hold like we were talking about, Gabber, just to pull everything in. I feel like that second set was better because I did the last set of hollow holds right before too. I always make my clients do this exercise, but I'll skip it anytime I can, dude.
Yeah.
I preach hollow holds, but I hate them with a passion. As I'm doing this, I'm working on scooping my hips still a little bit into that posterior tilt, pulling my rib cage down, and imagining here in this hollow hold, there was something underneath my low back that I'm trying to push and flatten it. 30 seconds. Not too long. Point the toes, reach the arms, rib cage down. 5, 4, 3, squeeze the glutes, 2, 1. So I'm not going super long on that one because it's more corrective rather than building a ton of endurance or workload volume there. It's more trying to make sure that my RDL is better. Like that set you just saw me do there was my second set, felt much better than my first. So I think these hollow holds help. So if you want a complete strong spine, it's a great superset. I do believe in supersetting deadlifts with core movements. Is super, super beneficial. So like a low cable pull-in with a deadlift, phenomenal. L-sits, phenomenal. Hanging leg raises, really, really good. All of these will just help to strengthen the integrity of your spine while doing this. It's kind of like warming up your rear delts for your bench press or pushing movements. Warming up your hamstrings for your squats. It's just getting that reciprocal or that antagonist muscle on the other side to start working a little bit more and just benefiting in the movement. So hope this helped for you guys who want a stronger spine. Give it a shot. Leave a comment down below. with one of your favorite spine training exercises. And if you give this a shot, let me know how it feels. And I just stubbed my foot on the barbell.